Hey guys, WaifuGate here again. Today we're going to be doing something. This is like the start of a weekly thing. It's going to be called Most Underrated Card of the Week. So that's pretty much what we're going to go with. This week it's going to be Mythos of Nethroi. Now the problem with this card and it being considered like underrated in regards to being good or meta or whatever is that it's simply not ran in a lot of lists. Like it just doesn't pop up enough. Like if you go into MTG Goldfish or Aether Hub or whatever and you look at the top deck list, this doesn't really get touched too often. And I feel like it's a very strong card. It's just kind of niche. The best fit for that I've found for it has been in a 4-color control deck. So the one that I brewed up earlier. I'm gonna have to kind of like. So this, we already did a deck guide on this too. So if you guys want to check that out, you can find it in the playlist for deck guide. Pretty easy to find, or you can just check out the link below. I'll probably link this. So the cool part about this is I have a sideboard guide for this as well. So in this list, it's basically like Esper. It's basically Esper. I know I'm blocking a bit of this because of how the zoomage is going on, but so it runs 4 of these just for spot removal for planeswalkers, for enchantments, artifacts, big creatures, anything. And we definitely struggle with the big creature type stuff. After we shatter, sometimes our opponent drops another big dude, and we only get to run 4 shatters main board. So it's like, or main deck. I think it's main deck in the sideboard, technically speaking. So like, and casualties can help us nip stuff in the bud on top of, you know, dealing with multiple things. But Mythos really, really helps this deck out a lot. And I gained a lot of respect for this card after giving it a few tries. So I've just been really enjoying it. So in this list, it just kind of fills in the gaps for spot removal, especially in an 80 card deck. You kind of need something that can pick you up, you know, put you back onto the map, just one for one. As long as the rest of the deck that you're running, either A is an aggro list, like maybe Abzan, where you're trying to punch through a lot of damage, and then you just need to remove like a big guy, like a Cavalier of Thorns, just to punch through some more damage, etc. Or if you're playing a control deck like this one, being able to answer a planeswalker that resolved like maybe a Teferi, that way you can neutralize or whatever. It just gives you outs, basically. It makes it so you don't auto lose to any one thing, that you can just shoot instead. It's very nice. The fact that it's instant speed is really, really solid, because this could almost be a sorcery. It would definitely be worse, like way worse, but the fact that it's an instant definitely makes it the most underrated card for this week. I just really like it. So Esper, like in this list, like you're able to run all of the other stuff that normal Esper would run or normal Sultai would run, and then you have the best of all of the worlds, basically. And the triumphs here. I don't want this to be a deck guide about my 4-color greed, because there's already a video on that you can watch on YouTube. But it just fits into this a nice control shell, and it just makes a lot of sense with Esper. You could also run like a different type of control list, or a different maybe fires list or something with red or something weird. Like, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't really work in fires because you're not paying the mana to remove, but you could use your mana for that if you had the right types. But it can just fit into a lot of decks, mainly because of the Triumph supporting it now. So I just think it's really, really good spot removal. I want to try brewing around it a little bit more, maybe touch up on the 4-color greed, and then kind of go from there. So there it is. There's the most underrated card. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll probably be doing this each week. I think I'm probably going to submit it on like Wednesdays, or pick out a day for it to always go up or whatever. So if you guys like that, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll probably have a playlist with the most underrated cards, so they're all easy to find. I've been trying to organize things with the playlist a little bit more than not lately. I think it's just really, really nice to be able to organize things in that sense. So cheers. Appreciate you guys chilling out and checking out the video. Feel free to like and subscribe. I've got content coming out every day now, so hopefully that helps. And if you guys have any questions, like specific questions on Mythos or anything really, feel free to throw them in the comments below, or simply stop by my stream. I've got all the links down below as well. And I stream every day from like Tuesday until Sunday, basically from 2 a.m. until about 8 a.m. Central Time, CT. So appreciate you guys, and see you next time.